I frequently get asked two questions. First, can you please stop doing that? You are making everyone uncomfortable. The second, how to make money in Escape from Tarkov. Today, I'm making a guide to answer the second question. Before we get into the raid and start printing rubles, we need to gear up. First things first, throw on the biggest backpack you have in your stash. Secondly, equip the biggest rig you have, because the more space you have, the more money you'll make. If you can't get your hands on a decent backpack, just throw on an extra rig in your backpack and fill that up while you're in raid. Now you need a gun. Obviously, bring the best you have to make sure you survive the fights you're about to get in, because you will most likely end up having to cut someone's Escape from Tarkov a little short. Also, don't forget armor, because getting shot actually hurts, and you can minimize the damage by having decent armor. Now let's queue up to Interchange and make some money. Alright, to make things easier, I'm gonna pop a Meldonian and an SJ6. It's not required for you, but we're gonna run through the basement and we're gonna go to the front of Ollie. Alright, generally you guys want to get, when you get up the stairs here, you're going to turn right. You'd hear a couple of shots here. Obviously, that's okay. We're friendly, so they won't shoot us. Science. I'm going to start looting the PC rooms here. So obviously you need a key for this one, which I don't have. But we're going to go into the first room that's opened. We're gonna start looting PCs. Going to the next one. There's one PC in each of these rooms. And we got a GPU. Now you're not always gonna get a GPU. But every now and then when you do, it's a big profit. The duffel bag here. And then you have two pieces in this room. I'm gonna pick up pretty much everything I find. If you have a smaller backpack, obviously, you're gonna have to sort through it a little bit. And there's the second PC. Obviously, every time you come here, check the weapon box. And we move on. And past this metal sheet here, you go in the room and there's another duffel bag here. And underneath the stairs you find a weapon box again. Now, once you're about to get into Ollie, it's probably a good idea to pay and kill. Because the things I said about me being friendly and no one's going to shoot me was a lie. Everyone's going to shoot you. And we're going to go through here. First make sure the coast is clear, and then we're going to check the shelves here. You can find motors, water filters, stuff like that here. Seems like we have absolutely nothing right now, unfortunately. So we move on to the info area, info box, the desk, info desk. Something like that. And get a couple more PCs. Get some propane. Also check these shelves, as you can see, stuff on them. Usually don't get anything too valuable here, but Every now and then you get some bolts and stuff like that, so it's worth checking. There's a toolbox here that we definitely want to check. Also check these shelves here. You can find thermometers and stuff like that. Tubes, so on, hoses. There's a car battery spawn here, if you still need that. Maybe move on to this shelf here. Get a helix this time. Check these shelves. Same with these shelves, you can find motors as you can see and water filters. Plus tubes and all kinds of stuff, really. Check all the shelves. Sometimes stuff spawns over here as well. Some alkali this time. I think there's stuff spawning on the blue box as well. But here's another toolbox. From my experience, you usually don't get any loot on these shelves, but for ease of mind, you can still check them if you want. But we go back and we turn right this time. And we're checking the shelves again. For your sake, I hope your aim isn't as bad as mine. I'm gonna check these shelves here as well. Both sides. And once I get to the fallen over shelf here, I'm just gonna turn around. Unfortunately, we didn't get much here this time. Turn around. And check the duffel bag here. This one you can skip if you don't feel comfortable looting out in the open. I just don't care, to be honest. And we're gonna go through here and we turn right. And then left in the first room. Keep your eyes on the tables. There's a lot of loose loot here. Actually, it's not a lot, but there's some. Well, our main attraction here is obviously the PCs. But as you can see, I do need a drink here, so this room is kind of handy. I do seem to find a lot of drinks and food in these. There's a second PC. And if I'm not mistaken, there's only 3 in here total. So there's one more here. Nothing in there, unfortunately. Once again, check the surfaces. You can find like sugars and stuff and food. So you turn left, we go down the hall. And we go left again. There's an open door. We go in here, look for more PCs and more loose loot. Not a PC. There's another PC here, but I usually loot this first. Those slickers, it ain't worth too much. You can find some sugars and stuff here sometimes. Actually quite often, I think. Another PC here. Turn left, and then we have another room here. Once again, I'm pretty sure all these spawn food, so make sure to check them. There's a PC here, as you can see, another drink on the table. Unfortunately, a lot of these PCs don't have stuff in them. That's why I'm checking all the tables. Not a computer. And then more food on these counters here. And cigarettes, but we are in no need of cigarettes right now. We go through the door, and we go through to the right where they open doors. And we run outside. Between the two forklifts here, there's a toolbox. And you can go both ways. You can turn right here. I like to go straight. And then jump off where the fence starts here. And then just run towards the extract. Obviously, if you spawn around here, you can do the same route, just do it in reverse and then go out the front of Ollie to the railway. But in general, I would probably recommend you do this at nighttime because money runs at nighttime are always safer. There is a stash here. Love stashes. Nothing too special this time. And we go out. Be wary of the extract campers because I feel like Emercom is the most camped extract there is. And that's it. We're gonna crunch the numbers, see how much we made, see how much we can actually make in an hour. It only took us 15 minutes. Right, as you can see, I have just about 5 mil here. I'm gonna sell every single thing. And we'll get back here and see how much we made. Alright, finally everything is sold. So let's see how much money we made. We made 814,000. Obviously, we had a 90,000 ruble fee, so we made 723,000 rubles pure profit in 15 minutes. 15 times 4 is 60 minutes, so that would be 1 hour, and 700,000 times 4 is 2.8 million an hour. Pretty decent, almost 3 mil in 1 hour in Interchange, which these days isn't too contested, I'd say. Obviously, I would suggest you do this run in nighttime. But that's it for today, my friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.